Where is it? Yeah, they gave me this, and I was like, I have to sleeve this thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is premium content right here.
It's so nice. What's the resale value on that?
We're going to find out. Anyone want to meet me outside the venue? Listen, I got bills to pay.
Who are we scalping out here?
Listen, I got 24-hour margaritas to buy, buddy.
Mine says talent on it. It's crazy.
As we are going to get into the game a little bit closer right now, as seems like Fatality just filling out his options.
Right there, that was a critical moment that is going to define the set, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Yonko went for the immediate focus attack, and Fatality had the immediate counterplay. Multi-hits.
Just knew it was coming. Obviously, you play a character like Falcon for so long, and your reaction speeds are just absolutely cataclysmic. It's going to be very, very difficult to try and catch Fatality on a whiff or try and even bait them into something. But things are even right now, but they can turn up in the blink of an eye, so we're going to see who strikes first.
Oh, it's a good start for both players here. A good opportunity for the edge guard, not able to find it, and that's something that you get as Fatality on this stage. You can recover to that high platform. The punish, not enough, and the reversal from Fatality, more than enough. He's the one who makes the statement of that first stock you were talking about.
Yeah, it is a shame. Yonko, that felt survivable, but just caught a bit off guard. The clash going in Fatality's favor, and now they can try and find a way back in. 47, only climbing as the focus comes through, but the retreat is there. Kept up into the sky, and now Fatality starting to run away with it.
And you could see the fear there, right? Fatality swung on the focus attack and gave no follow-up. Yonko did not pull the trigger on the actual attack part of that focus attack. Just got out of there. He was scared.
Yeah, exactly. You have to learn to overcome that fear. Fatality is the kind of player who is just going to pick it up, sent off to the side, but battered and bruised. You've taken your lumps for it.
Oh, might be taking a little bit more than that as the double back air from Fatality to close out that stock. Now up an entire stock, giving Yonko the first opportunity to swing here. Nothing going to come out of it because you're on a platform.
Yeah, not going to happen. Stage selection, honestly, I think is really going in Fatality's favor as well. Having this sort of get out of jail free option with the upbeat. Not that they've had to use it too much. Honestly, just bobbing and weaving and baiting out focus seems to be enough to keep Fatality's approaches consistent. As trying to buy a little bit of ground, you can see using that insane burst spectrum that Captain Falcon adorns to absolute mastery, as we are just forced into the air trying to find a way back down.
Meanwhile, we have Yonko trying to play keep out. That fireball going to be a cornerstone of the kit. That's something that you have a benefit on over Ken, the stronger fireball game, so I think it's the right choice in the matchup. However, Fatality has weaved past it so masterfully that it hasn't been an issue. Oh. Okay, we held out. We're fine.
We did it. Nicely done, nicely done. We're going to see if that's proving to be conditioning for a later gambit. We are forced back out. It's not over for Yonko yet, but it's not looking too good as we are trying to find a tilt, find a jab, find anything to get something going.
140 on this stock. It is living on borrowed time, but Yonko is getting close to kill percent himself. Of course, a forward air will do it, but realistically, that's not the standard kill option. But Fatality, oh my goodness, swinging.
Yeah, some of these just not being punished because Yonko is also going for too aggressive an option at once. We're keeping it close, but unfortunately, it just doesn't look close enough. There's still something Yonko is missing.
That said, Ryu does have some insane combos, and he can kill off the cock so early. Again, not willing to commit to a focus attack in the corner. Scared that Fatality is going to predict it. He's going to throw out a multi-hit or punish it with some other option. But he's getting the damage. It's coming back.
It is. It certainly is. If we could just push that advantage a bit further, but we're back to neutral and now even further out. Perfect focus timing. Set up to the sky. Barely magnet handsing. The eject button is hit, but instead it will be countered by the upbeat circus that I am witnessing right now. The back air tried, true lands. Square in the jaw, I should say, of Yonko. As Fatality, not unscathed, takes game one.
Yeah, there was definitely a chink in the armor, and if he can bleed, he can be killed. Fatality doing a good job of not losing composure, I think, but clearly not running the game like you would expect with the seed differential.
That's what I would think. That's what I would think. And, you know, maybe it's just a case of, like, I feel, you know, game one against the top player, you get some really good momentum, and then it all falls apart. Maybe this will just be a wash, or maybe Yonko is more fearsome than we once thought.
Well, those standing fierces are looking mighty good, I'll tell you that much. Ooh. Fatality with an early back air, but we're okay.
We're okay. We're all right. Don't panic. We're doing all right for now. I mean, what do you think Yonko has to mix up? Where do you think that crack in the armor is that you were hoping for earlier?
One thing I want to see is for that focus attack to finally be let rip, but that is so much easier said than done.
Yeah.
He has had a couple of opportunities, but if you guess wrong, it's Captain Falcon.
Absolutely is.
I like these combo ender fireballs. He's using those more, and they are working.
Let's find out as back airs are flying. We are just having a little bit of a mix-up just to get Yonko back to stage safely. Looking healthy. Oh, just a bit too far away to confirm anything.
That was a scary trade there with the up special. Gets away with it. Fatality going deep. I feel like that's a little bit of nervousness from him, feeling like he has to, and you can understand why when you've got an even game on your hands.
Yeah, certainly. I think you saw those nerves in that tech roll into spot dodge as well. Panicking a bit, just the threat of Fatality's engage options is enough. As the tilt comes out, I think this has got to be all she wrote. Force back up to the sky. No, doesn't get the punish. Instead, the Falcon kick is going to keep it going. We're just jumping from side to side, but there's no kill just yet.
Yeah, Yonko just playing a hot potato with the different ledges here. Cannot find purchase on the stage. Finally, Fatality gets out deep enough to cover that low angle that Yonko has been using.
Last zone betters in absolute shambles as Sensu comes out. There's still living. My goodness, that's got a sting if you're Yonko.
Ooh. Fatality going for those Nair openers. He's not going to get a whole lot at this point. The downs air has potential, but great DP out of disadvantage from Yonko, playing like a true Street Fighter player.
That's what you like to see. They're indulging, but hey, Fatality, like you said, they've dabbled, they've dipped their toe in the Street Fighter, and so they might have a little bit more knowledge than we're giving them credit for. As we are just playing with the engage right now, sent up with a couple of up airs. Here it is. Oh, breaks the combo.
Oh, what a Nair.
I think that those are the balls you were looking for, Lentini.
Yeah,
that's
that
what
was
you need.
beautiful, because Fatality there is usually playing the 50-50 game of, are you going to focus attack and then I punish the end lag, or are you going to wait and then focus attack as I'm drifting away? And the answer was he was going to Nair. And Fatality there was the one who had some hesitancy and got punished.
It's a great, great mix-up, to say the least. Things looking decently even. Couple of percentage in the favor of Fatality, but that's all long for this world, apparently. Get up attacks, grinding up that percentage.
Okay, Nair putting him in a good spot. Again, we keep getting this situation where Yonko is just able to stay out there slightly longer, slightly further than Fatality. Feels comfortable dipping in to get those back airs or those Nairs to close out the stock, but he's doing so well with the early damage that he's been able to keep up.
Dude, Yonko, you can see him rubbing hands on the jeans, ready to bring it all the way back, but a spike will crush the upset dreams of dear Yonko as Fatality takes it 2-0.
Man, it had to happen eventually, right?
Had to.
It's a Fatality set. At some point, he's going to get the read. There were no like air dodge to knee reads really on the table because you're playing up against Ryu, a character who was built to break that game plan. But there are other places you can do it. You can find those 2 frames. You can set up those situations for the rinse and repeats over and over and over at the ledge. And eventually, it's going to find purchase.
I fear Fatality never left. Crazy.
I guess not.
Fantastic stuff to see. Yonko just really putting up a hot fight. That was really fantastic to see. I'm very excited to see if they do make it out of pools. I think they very much easily